back to the definition. NPV method involves calculating the present value of expected cash inflow. The cash inflow, we calculate the present value. The question will have given us a list of values in subsequent years. We bring them from that future value to present value. That's what we call expected present value of cash inflow. Then our cash outflow, most of the time, the cash outflow made in the first year, that is year 0, which we also refer to as initial outflow. Most of the time, we actually don't discount it because we are in that period. That period is the present period. So there's no need of bringing it from any future because that's the year we are actually expecting to actually incur the cost. But any subsequent outlay or any subsequent outflow in the future, we actually need to discount it to the present. That gives us our total of expected cash outflow, present value. I believe you understand the axioms that I just explained. So, when we now take the expected cash inflow and the expected cash outflow, their present value I meant. Now, the decision rule we are going to get to the place is that the expected cash inflow, the summation of the expected cash inflow, which is expressed in present value, must be higher than the summation of the present value of the expected cash outflow. Otherwise, we say the project is not financially worthwhile. So, in a nutshell, reiterating the definition, we say the NPV method involves calculating the present value of expected cash inflow and outflow through the process of discounting and establishing whether in total the present value of cash inflow is higher than the present value of cash outflow. On this basis, we look at another subsection, decision rule, governing the application of NPV. What does the decision rule say? The decision rule says that accept the project if the project has a positive NPV. What's the meaning of a positive NPV? Now, when we submit the expected cash inflow as expressed in present value, and we also submit the expected cash outflow expressed in present value, by the time we remove the cash outflow from the cash inflow, whatever remains is what we call the net present value. So, obviously, it's either the net present value is positive, which means that our cash inflow, in present value, is greater than our cash outflow in present value. Or the project results in a negative NPV. That's in a situation whereby our cash inflow is lower than our cash outflow. So, the decision rule assumes that if the project produces a positive NPV, in other words, that is, if the cash inflow in present value is greater than the cash outflow in PV, then the project is financially worthwhile. So we say that advise the management to embark on the project. In other words, if the project produces a negative NPV, that is, if the cash inflow is lower than the cash outflow. In other words, if the cash outflow is higher than the cash inflow, this will provide or produce or yield a negative NPV. On this while, we say that if the NPV is negative, then the project is not financially worthwhile. So, reject the project. And the management will be advised not to embark on the project. So thank you for bearing with us since the inception of this class till this conclusive end. I want to believe you've been able to get something, you've been able to archive something, you'll be able to accumulate some wealth of knowledge. One favor you are going to do for us at Learncity is publicize to your friends, to colleagues, to other professionals. Share this video, go to our YouTube channel, subscribe to the YouTube channel so you could be availed of subsequent videos. And you could always be alarmed anytime we release any other useful resources. So also share the video and like the video. Thank you very much. See you in our next class on cost, volume, profit analysis, CVP.